Greetings, Jim Roberts here, Jim Roberts Percussion. I want to share a tip that I came up with this about 2007, 2008. And this is how to mount a cajon easily and use it as part of your kit or standalone. And what I found is that I was playing with a newly formed band, Crackdown, and it was an acoustic band with accordion, Irish flute, guitar, acoustic, fiddle. And so instead of a full drum set, we wanted to do something that was a little less than that. So I thought, wouldn't it be great if I could get the cajon up and not have to sit on it and use it as part of the kit instead of a big bass drum? So this is what I did. Check it out. I took this as a Gibraltar stand, snare drum stand, and I simply, I'll back it up, just set it in here, in the stand, and then in the bottom here, you've got to change. If you look closely, you've got to change it because it won't. Well, actually, you can get it. You tighten it up right here. Make sure all three sides, like this side, you can see needs to be coming up. Just tighten it up. Until you can't tighten it anymore. Okay, almost there. Now, you really want to just check it. Yeah, see, I'm not holding it. And it sits right in there. Notice it's tilted forward. Now, if you want, you can tilt it back just a little bit. So that the angle is now like that instead of like that. So you just do that. Voila. Two great things about this. First of all, you don't have to sit on it for 2 or 3 hours and kill your back. And second of all, since you're not sitting on it, the box itself vibrates easily and has more vibration. So I like the sound of it. It sounds great. You just put one mic right here if you're playing live. In the studio, I mean, you can put a top mic too, you know, if you really want to get the slap. But here's just playing the box by itself. You can do a drum set feel. So that's great. You can use it by itself. Now check this out. You can take a snare drum and put beside it. I want to talk about the stand that I use for the cajon. This stand I think is an old Atlas stand, but notice how this is not so deep. Like in here, right here, it's that deep. So you can't just use any stand. I use the Gibraltar because I could get this. This stand doesn't work so well for the cajon, but it works quite well for a snare drum. And so one of the things that I did in those early days of Crackdown, I would get a stick, a brush, a rod, or even my hands, like Pedro does these days. And then you can add on, you can put a hi-hat over here. You just play it with your hands. So you're doing all hands. You can even put it in a conga if you're playing like 2 or 3 congas, you're standing up or sitting down, and have so that this head is the same height as the conga. So that's an interesting trick if you're in a big stage thing and you want to break down to a cajon thing for one. But this is something that I started doing about 08, I think, or 7. And it's worked for me great. So I hope that it's a helpful tip to you. Take care. Peace. JimRobertsPercussion.com.